Why do old truck engines last over 3 million miles, and modern ones don't even make it half through? Have you ever seen a truck from the 1970s, still roaring like an old man yelling at clouds, and somehow still running after 3 million miles? Now look at a shiny 2025 model, already chilling in the shop. Forgot to change the oil, Jimmy. Seriously? Today, we're diving into why old truck engines last longer than your gym resolutions, while modern ones barely make it past their extended warranty. Let's break down the top 7 reasons why your grandpa's truck engine can outlive a cockroach, and your brand new diesel won't even make it to retirement. Reason 1, more metal, less feelings. Old engines were made of iron. Not aluminum. Not plastic. Iron. Like they ripped it out of a tank and said, put wheels on it. Old engines can fall off a bridge and bounce back into the cab. New ones? Disintegrate and file a complaint with Apple support. Reason 2, computers kill character. Old engines had no brains, and that was their strength. Modern engines? iPhones with pistons. ECUs, sensors, software updates. It's like raising a digital toddler. Old engine had one sensor. Smells like smoke. Whatever. New engine has 47 sensors, and they all scream when you breathe too loud in the cab. Reason 3, more power, more life, modern engines. Smaller, faster, eco-smarter, until they die at 150k miles. Old engines were slow, but they were like your grandpa, still driving at 94 and yelling at traffic. An old diesel had 300 horses, but they were immortal. New ones have 500, but they're on vacation every 3 months. Reason 4, change the oil or pay the price. Modern engines need surgical cleanliness. Old ones? Just wanted something. Anything. Oily inside. Old engine. You poured in cooking oil? That'll do. New engine. You didn't use API SN plus 0W20 synthetic from an approved brand? Die, mortal. Reason 5, simple means reliable. Old engines were like grandpas with axes. Loud, rugged, no fitness tracker, but unstoppable. New engines. Like a luxury Italian espresso machine with Wi-Fi. Takes 30 minutes to heat up, throws tantrums, and updates itself at 4 a.m. instead of working. Old engine? A block of metal, a few pipes, and pure, unfiltered rage. Turbo? Why? EGR? For who? Electronic actuators? What is this, IKEA? Old trucks had 2 settings, running and running louder, no AC. Just a window and a prayer. You can't break what doesn't exist. Fewer systems, fewer failures. That's the magic. A simple engine is like a hammer. It hits. It doesn't want to connect to your phone. Back in the day, engineers didn't try to impress. They just built something that worked. Even if a brick fell on it. Especially if that brick was covered in diesel sludge. Now, the engine is connected to a computer, connected to a server, connected to Google, which checks your taxes before letting you drive. Welcome to 2025. Imagine your engine saying, "You haven't smiled in 24 hours. I'm disabling the turbo." It's for your mental health. Reason 6, fixable means livable. Ever open the hood of a 70s truck? Everything's right there. You can see it, touch it, fix it. With a 17mm wrench and some rage, you could fix that engine yourself. No manuals. No YouTube tutorials. No TikTok begging, "Please, car guys, help." Old engines were made for people who held a wrench in one hand and a sandwich in the other. New engines are for people who hold a MacBook in one hand and anxiety in the other. Open a modern hood, all you see is plastic. Plastic covers with labels like "Do Not Touch," "No User Serviceable Parts," and "Warranty Void if you even breathe here." You need a scanner, VPN access to Bosch servers, and a triple-shot espresso. Because fixing it yourself? Not today, cowboy. Old engines were honest. If it leaked, you saw it. If it knocked, you heard it. New engines? Error code P1101. Please consult an ISO 9001 certified specialist and a priest. That's why old engines live longer. You didn't have to beg them to cooperate. You just fixed them, and they didn't catch feelings about it. Modern engines? Like a moody robot from a soap opera. One wrong move and boom, emergency shutdown protocol. And you're stranded. In the rain. With 2 kids, and a QR code that leads straight to hell. Reason 7. Manufacturers lost their soul. Back in the 60s, an engineer finished a truck engine and said, "I built this with pride. My son will drive it." And then his son. Today? Let's just make it last through the lease. As long as it sparkles in the showroom. Modern engines are just marketing with pistons. Doesn't matter what's inside, as long as the brochure says EcoBoost. Turbo power. Drive smarter trademark, no one tells you, may die at 140,000 miles. Emotionally unstable. Requires constant validation and imported fuel from Norway. Old engines wanted to be your friend. New ones? Like Netflix. Pay $19.99 month to keep driving. Or upgrade to Engine Plus. That's the sad part. Old engines were built by people with pride. Now they're built by people with quarterly bonuses. If you want an engine that won't quit, get one built before marketing departments had opinions.